is this information useful in terms of going forward with the plan?
This first paragraph you just read?
Yes, well, it's not meant to be a paragraph, it's kind of a list of things.
Yeah.
But so, in other words, if you were thinking about, okay, there's impressions here, are there any particular impressions that you'd say, we have to do something about it?
You know what I'm going to say.
I'm going to highlight.
You know what I'm going to say.
You're going to say
No
what's at
goals,
the
no
end.
plans, you know what we're doing.
All right. So I'm going to highlight that that's something that's you have to address.
It's nice to know that we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm reading this and all of this stuff is so true. I mean, it's like, I can't say I disagree with anything here. I mean, I didn't say it all, but I don't disagree with any of it.
Respect
I'm sure
and trust.
you were talking about what you want to know what other people were thinking. This is now everybody's thinking about
The
what their
impressions.
impressions. Yeah, we'll get to the ulterior side.
I said respect and trust are of concern, and we've echoed that today many times, that we got to get respect and trust back.
Yeah. Yeah. All right,
Amongst
so-
ourselves and within, different groups. In different groups.
We need to do that by listening and then following through on what we said we would do.
So you're moving to the action part.
I'm
But-
sorry,
No, that's okay. You're always ahead of me here.
can't help that.
I've highlighted two. I don't want to highlight like everything. I want to know collectively, is there something else that jumps out at you that says, this is an impression that we need to do something
We
about?
need to engage parents and not just the low-achieving students.
And engaging parents.
Right.
So we want to at some point be addressing, not this meeting, but as the planning meeting, developing more respect and trust right across the board, engaging parents, and
I thought Paul was going to speak up and say promote academic excellence. That's
Paul, you want me to add that? Or is that?
Well, it is up there. Place. Need to promote academic.
No, it's in there. It should be highlighted as it's got to have a high
Yes.
attention.
Very,
It needs to be a high
very high,
focus.
yeah.
Okay, the
Oh, I see.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you've been that's been what you wanted to get done, right?
diamond in the rough needs to be polished. And I would really like to see it. We do a lot of things very well. It's hidden. And we need to polish our image and promote the things that we do. And my fear is, and this isn't the place to say it, but this is my fear. My fear is that in our striving to get ourselves out of the bottom of the list as determined by a single test score, that we are going to be doing that at the expense of the areas that we are. I am fearful of that because of the reading that I've done, the research that I've read. And then when you start focusing in on test scores, other areas that are not tested, something, I'm concerned.
All right.
So I understand academic excellence, I'm concerned. That's, maybe it's not the place that I should say it, but that's my thought.
Are you concerned how that's going to be, the excellence is going to be measured? That's what it sounds like you're concerned
Right
about.
now, we're
Marjorie,
saying,
let me
yeah.
bring you back to what you just said. You're going to see in the impressions of the board later on in the study. And it was exactly that, when it talked about what do you want to preserve. So that's captured. One of the things, and I don't know if I actually wrote this, but if I was identifying a goal or something of the board, it seemed to be improving communication as one goal. Another one, improving the image of the district. Those were themes that came out of all your comments. And so put that in the back of your mind, because at some point we're going to want to establish what are the goals, what are we trying to do? And you might want to have, because improving the image of the district will have a lot of subsets to it. But it's a pretty lofty one. these bold, hairy, audacious goals that you establish, as a board. And it was really out there and up there, and then you work toward achieving that. So
It's the difference between visions and goals.
that's right.
Visions you never really will ever achieve. Like
But you're going to
100% proficient, 100% of children will be proficient in reading and math by the year 2014. It is a vision. Impossible to attain, but it's a vision.
Okay, so we'll talk about that when we talk about vision and goals and what the differences are.
I've taken courses
Well,
in
you
visions
give
and
us,
goals.
You give us the, all right, so I've highlighted 4 things: respect, interest of concern, promoting of academic excellence, engaging parents, and there needs to be a plan. People comfortable with the ones that have been flagged out of the general impression. That doesn't mean the others aren't important, but if you focus on everything, you will accomplish nothing. So we've got to figure out which ones. And we can come back and revisit these. Let's see if it follows the pattern. Now, impressions of concerns. In the purpose of the other document that was given you on the questions is you'll see where I was pulling that off.